The investigation into the Pulse nightclub shooting is complete, and later this morning, we're expecting the FBI to deliver their final findings. 49 people were shot and killed in June of 2016. Many of them were members of Orlando's LGBTQ community. 10 News will stream today's news conference on our 10 News WTSP Facebook page and on our 10 News app, which of course is free to download. A new wall is going up in our nation's capital. It's being called the Wall of Demand, and it's a mural that honors the 17 people killed in the Parkland school shooting. It was painted by the father of one of the victims. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi was there when it was unveiled on Tuesday. A New York City detective was shot and killed by friendly fire on Tuesday night. Officers were firing at a robbery suspect when 42-year-old Brian Simonson, a 19-year vet with the NYPD, was accidentally shot and killed. The suspect was taken into custody. It turns out police say he was armed with a fake gun. So sad. Well, this story got a lot of people hot under the collar, so to speak. A Good Samaritan was shot in Tampa when he stepped in to break up a fight between a man and a woman. This morning, the man in the video here is in jail. Edward Nevis was arrested at Orlando International Airport. Police got a tip that he was the man in that video and was about to board a flight back to Puerto Rico. The victim is going to be okay. Back here at home, there was some trouble at the Florida State Fair on Tuesday night. A mom posted this grainy video to her Facebook page, but it shows her teenage daughter being dragged out of the fair by a deputy. She was kicking and screaming the whole way out. The mom filed a complaint against the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. That deputy was also hurt, but he says he's not going to press any charges. All right, let's go to Lakeland now, where a fire captain is under fire for Snapchatting the scene of a deadly fire. We're expecting to see that post a little bit later this morning. 76-year-old Loretta Picard did not make it out of this house fire alive. She was on the phone with dispatchers for 20 minutes, begging for help the whole time. President Trump says he is not happy with the agreement lawmakers reached to keep the government open, but he also says he does not think we will have a second government shutdown on Friday. Congress has 2 more days to come up with a plan for the president to sign. Texas Senator Ted Cruz, get a load of this. He wants former Mexican drug lord El Chapo Guzman to pay for the wall using the billions of dollars the federal government has seized in assets to fund the wall's construction. He reintroduced the El Chapo Act in January. Prosecutors are seeking $14 billion from El Chapo, more than double what President Trump says it would cost to build his wall. All right, on the U.S.-Mexico border now, kids were pulled from the Rio Grande River on Tuesday. New video this morning of U.S. authorities pulling a family, including babies, from the river. Everyone is now safely in custody on the U.S. side of the border. And how about this? A winter storm dumping snow, ice, and some rain across parts of basically everywhere outside of Florida is what it sounds like. Seattle to Chicago to New York and all the way into the Northeast in the city of Boston. Many points along the way, of course, including Kansas City. Nearly 5,000 flights were canceled or delayed on Tuesday. Aren't you glad you live in the Bay Area? And do you know this man right here? Security footage shows him robbing a Tampa home. If you recognize who this guy is right here, look at that, couldn't be clearer. Call the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office immediately. All right, after 2 days of competition, a top dog has finally been named. We've got a winner at the Westminster Dog Show. This is a big one. We're going to give a little drum roll to Jabari Thomas. He has been keeping an eye on this one. Jabari, some people not happy about this.